We celebrate spring as a time of flowers and festivals. But did you know it was originally a season of high-stakes finance? In the ancient world, survival was the only currency. After a long winter, the return of sun and soil meant the return of capital. Literally, the livestock and crops that made a family wealthy. Easter isn't just about chocolates. It's rooted in the idea of multiplication. The egg isn't just a snack. It's a symbol of sealed treasure chest waiting to burst with new life, representing the compounding interest of nature. Let's explore the relationship of Easter and prosperity through the ages. Long before chocolate bunnies and pastel baskets, Easter carried whispers of an older tale, a tale of rebirth, of spring's return, and of a mysterious hare who carried brightly colored eggs to children. Tonight, let us wander into the folklore behind Easter's most enchanting symbols. In ancient Europe, the rabbit was sacred to the goddess of spring, Ostara. Legends tell that Ostara once found a bird wounded by the cold. To save it, she transformed the bird into a rabbit, but the creature retained its gift of laying eggs. Each spring, the rabbit offered her these eggs as token of renewal. Ostara was said to bring light after winter's darkness. The rabbit, swift and fertile, became her companion. By the 8th century, the English monk Bede wrote about Eostre's festival of spring associated with Germanic pagan goddess, celebrated in April. As Christianity spread, her name lived on in the word Easter. Eggs themselves were powerful symbols. To peasants, they held the promise of life hidden within a fragile shell. Children believed that the rabbit hid these eggs in fields and gardens, a playful spirit of spring leaving treasures behind. In Europe, the rabbit became the mascot of wealth because of its fertility. More offspring meant more livestock, which meant a larger portfolio for the ancient farmer. Prosperity was measured in how fast your fields and your family could multiply. After Christianity flourished in Europe, the Spring Fest evolved a spiritual symbolism of color and renewal in medieval Easter customs. During Easteride, families dyed eggs red for Christ's sacrifice, gold for the sun's return, and green for the earth's awakening. Jacob Grimm says, Ostara or Eostre seems therefore to have been the divinity of the radiant dawn, of upspringing light, a spectacle that brings joy and blessing, whose meaning could be easily adapted by the resurrection day of the Christian's God. Bonfires were lighted at Easter, and according to popular belief of long standing, the moment the sun rises on Easter Sunday morning, he gives 3 joyful leaps. He dances for joy. Water drawn on the Easter morning is, like that at Christmas, holy and healing. Here also, heathen notions seem to have grafted themselves on great Christian festivals. Maidens clothed in white, who at Easter, at the season of returning spring, show themselves in clefts of the rock and on mountains, are suggestive of the ancient goddess. Is Easter only about spirituality? As the earth tilts towards balance, day and night standing equal at the spring equinox, humanity turns its gaze to renewal. Easter rises from the same rhythm, the Sunday after the first full moon beyond the equinox. In the dance of sky and spirit, nature's rebirth and Christ's resurrection intertwine, reminding us that every dawn carries the promise of light restored. In Germany, the Osterhase, the Easter hare, became a household tradition by the 17th century. Families prepared nests where the hare might leave eggs. When German immigrants sailed to America, they carried the tail with them. Over centuries, the hare grew rounder, softer, and became the Easter bunny we know today. The tradition shows that folklore is more than fancy. Today's Easter celebration is incomplete without marshmallow peeps and elaborate chocolate eggs. Families gather for sunrise services and festive brunches, and the celebration is mirrored in the bustling local markets, where traditional favorites are joined by sophisticated new trends. The market is a colorful kaleidoscope of sweets that perfectly capture the joy of the spring season. Now, let's travel east. At the same time Europe celebrates Easter, India celebrates Basant Panchami and Holi. Notice the color yellow? It represents the mustard fields in bloom, nature's literal gold, and a sign of awaited prosperity. The parallels are striking. While the West has the Easter egg, Indian philosophy speaks of Hiranyagarbha, the golden womb or universal egg from which all creation and wealth originated. Both cultures use fertility symbols to invite wealth. In ancient Europe, a gift of eggs was a wish for a full larder. In India, Holi's fire burns the old to make way for the new harvest. Easter Sunday often follows the cleansing of Lent, leading to a feast of abundance. This matches the Holika Dahan, the bonfire, where the debris of the past year is burned to purify the land for the new spring crop, ensuring a prosperous financial year ahead. Farmers everywhere knew that the burnt debris in the form of wood ash and biochar act as a nutrient-rich organic fertilizer and soil amendment. The link is clear. Prosperity is not just money in a bank. It is the ability of life to renew itself. Whether it's an egg or a grain of wheat, abundance comes in a cycle.